I like my stash, so I made it bigger. Oh yeah, I feel so good. What's going on there, YouTube? DJ Rockwell here. Welcome back to the Nashville LyftZone. Today I'm going to talk about what amenities are worth it. And stay tuned for some movie codes later on. Amenity number 1, 8-ounce bottled waters. These little things right here. These are cheap. You can get a 12-pack of them at Walmart for about $2 roundabouts. Maybe $2.15 in that neighborhood for 12 of these. And that's really worth it, especially on Lyft, because only about 25% of the people that you take are going to take water. The other 75% appreciate being offered water. So these little things right here will help get you 5-star ratings and some extra tips. And if you do 100 rides a week, 25% of the people, that's $4 worth of water. And you will get more than $4 back in tips just for having these. Next thing you ought to have for your amenities is some mints, some Altoids or whatever. Not just for the passengers, but also for you. And again, not a lot of people are going to take mints, but you're going to impress somebody when you do have them. Okay, the next thing you probably should have is something in the back like a magazine. And this is free, East Nashville, whatever, East Nashvilleian. So this doesn't cost me anything. You can pick these up at 5 Points Pizza. And I just keep it tucked back here in the pocket. And occasionally someone wants to sit in the back and be quiet and sit there and, oh, a magazine, I'll flip through it. I wouldn't go buy a magazine. Don't pay money for magazines. These are free. Another really good thing to have is an aux cord. It's a one-time expense, basically until it wears out, which eventually it will wear out. But sometimes people want to play their own music, so you need one of these. And these only cost a couple bucks. You also need some phone chargers. That's a big one right there. And you don't have to go all hog crazy. I've got one iPhone charger that's dedicated for my iPhone. And in the armrest here, I have an Android phone charger that's also connected to an iPhone charger. So I've got an iPhone charger and an Android charger, the most recent versions of both. That's available to anyone sitting back here. And again, that's a one-time expense. And you're not going to use them a lot. I don't. Okay, the last thing we're going to talk about is something you probably shouldn't have, and that's candy. Yeah, candy. I tried the candy for a while. Honestly, candy goes over really well. You're going to get a lot of 5-star ratings just for having candy. And again, the candy's, not that big of an expense, really. Over the course of a week, a month, I was spending about the same amount of money on candy as I was on water. But the problem with the candy was the bowl. You gotta have some sort of a bowl. So I had a Tupperware bowl, and somebody stole it along with all the candy in it. And then somebody stole it again. And then the third time, and a fourth time. After the fourth time, I stopped offering candy. Because it's not just at that point, it's not just the candy that's the expense that you're losing. It's the cost of the Tupperware bowl. So if you do candy, I'd recommend having like a solo cup and put some in it. Maybe you have a Ziploc bag that's got candy in it, something that's not going to be easily accessible for people to just walk off with. So hey, y'all have a great day. I'll catch you again next time in the Nashville LyftZone. Here's a couple movie codes for digital download that y'all can have. So hey, there's a code for The Hunger Games. Here's a code for Sex Tape. Here's a code for The Born Identity. So y'all have a great day. I'll catch you again next time in the Nashville LyftZone. This is DJ Rockwell. Adios. Another thing that you should have for your amenities is mints. God damn it.